Hi, my Toodles. Hey, guys. The greatest you. Alright. And if I'm not mistaken, we are on chapter 8, I believe. Let me make sure, because, yeah. We're on chapter 8 now. We're going to read, there are, so many, little things we're going to read. We're going to read number 1. Go over 1, read 1, and then next Tuesday we'll read 2 until we're done. So let's get this show on the road. Compliments. Compliment. Let's get this out of the way. Right in front. Do you know what the opposite of championship mindsetting is? It's something I call New York mindset. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. That's when, not New York, New Year. That's when New Year comes around and you make all kinds of resolutions about how you're going to make your life better. Then for the next couple of weeks after that, you take those resolutions seriously. You eat better, you work out more, you push yourself a little harder at work. You attempt to be better, to be a better friend, a better communicator, and better at your relationships. Then somewhere around the 3rd week of January, you start to slack off. The new diet didn't cause you to drop 20 pounds in 10 days. Or what's the point? You wake up too tired to go out, so you skip it, and friends say something to tick you off, you go back to throwing shades online. You've all been there every new year. You promise you're going to fix yourself. But then when the results of the changes you make don't come fast enough, you bail. I totally get it. But you are 2 serious problems with the approach. One is that every few attempts to change happens overnight. If you're going to get better shape, you don't just go from being a couch potato to an Olympic athlete in a few days. Anything that squares a real challenge in you is going to require a real compliment from you. You have to understand that your no change is possible without a serious compliment. Compliment is all about saying true to what you say. Commitment, not compliment. Commitment, Originally, you said you're going to do it long after a mood you had when you originally said it has left you. I think most people truly want to make a change. They say they want to make improvements in their lives. They're just prepared to deal with what happened. When a plan runs into a roadblock, let's be serious about this. Real life is full of roadblocks. People don't decide they're going to improve themselves and then follow it straight. They push improvement. Just being totally honest about it. Journey of challenge sucks, but those can stay committed to the journey will find and secure renewing. Remember what I've been saying throughout this book? You got to work at it. Okay, for me, yeah, he's right. Every New Year's, my New Year's resolution is to try to eat better, eat healthier, and lose weight. Well, I've been working on that now. I've learned that if you eat broccoli, it's got fiber in it, and it will also help you lose weight. I learned that if you drink black coffee, it helps you lose weight. I also learned that egg whites are really good for you. They're not high in cholesterol. They're low. It's better than the yolk in the egg because the yolk in the egg is high cholesterol. I have cholesterol problems and I have weight problems. At one time, I used to be 135 pounds, and I'm not. I got on my husband bought me a Wii and a Wii Fit, and I weighed myself actually yesterday, and I'm 160 pounds. So I've got to get that. I got to get back down to 130 pounds. Like, my real goal was I wanted to be 119 pounds. Actually, I would love to go back to my weight that I was when I was in high school, and that was 85 pounds. But that's never going to happen because let me tell you something. I had kids. Okay. So, sometimes you put in work and you get a great payback. For example, you decided you're going to lose weight. You start a few diets a week later. You lost 5 pounds. It's easy to stick with a program when your results are right there in front of you. But what you're going to do when you eat all the right things, you deny yourself a big bowl of ice cream, and you still wind up gaining a pound. We all know what happens, right? Is that the point when you throw the towel and head for the freezer? Or is it that when you power through telling yourself that you know this new diet is the best thing for you and that the results will be there over time? Okay, I'm going to add something in here a little bit. If you're on a diet, okay, and say you, like he said, you lost 5 pounds, you lost 5 pounds, and what did it say? You lost 5 pounds, and you quit the ice cream, and you turn around and you gained a pound or two. I wouldn't sit there and go, well, if I'm going to start gaining weight now, screw this diet. No. Look at yourself and say, okay, what did I eat Monday? What did I eat Tuesday? What did I eat Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday? Find out what you eat. As for me, I have been writing down what I eat every day. I need to start writing down the calories. How many calories and grams of sugar and all that down in it. And put it down what is there. Today, for breakfast, I will admit I had a Hot Pocket. For lunch, I had a Philly cheesesteak sandwich. I know, not good. And then I got hungry again and wanted something to snack on. I ate 2 bags of chips. And basically, that's actually all I've had so far today. And I did have 2 glasses of fruit punch soda, which I should not be drinking. But keep track of what you're eating. Keep track of your diet. Keep track. Look online. What are some healthy foods that you can eat to lose weight? I know coffee is one of them. It's not a food, but it's a drink. They say drink a lot of vitamin C. I love orange juice. I used to be real skinny because I could, could drink orange juice. And I'm allergic to oranges, and I'm allergic to orange juice. But I'm not allergic to vitamin C. But I keep telling my husband, I want some. So when we go grocery shopping, I'm going to get me a thing of Sunny Delight. And I'm gonna look at Sunny Delight, see what's all in it and everything, and see if it does not have, if it has stuff in it that I can't have with the orange juice. I cannot do this. I cannot drink the orange juice. I can drink orange juice if I drink it through a straw, but not just straight through a cup. Because through a straw, it takes it a while to affect my stomach. It eats the acid inside my stomach, just like soda water has a lot of acid, and it'll eat the inside of your stomach. That's what commitment is all about. It's about sticking with the thing you know you are right. For when you if the event seems to be to the country. Championship commits. They decide what's important to them to put their plan, and they stick to that plan regardless of what the results of the plan might be from day to day. Rehabber Lauren showed an instant amount of commitment when she made the decision to help people battle addiction and depression. She fought her own battle with an addiction, and she was deserved to discover how serious the addiction problem was in her community. Something terrible was happening in the area where I lived, and I started feeling the fire burning inside me to do something about it. She told me, I learned of these people and I realized that drug epics was for me. Okay. Lori knew that getting into treatment without insurance was a major problem, but she was considered that she could find a way to help with this, though she had no experience putting on community events. Lori was committed to making a difference, of course, so she got her old high school and let her use the school, and she reached out to the PTA for assistance. I had no idea how the event was supposed to look, but I knew I had to do it. While I was planning something from the PTA asked if I had considered turning my efforts into a 301c3 nonprofit organization. At first I said no, but then I did some researching and found that I could. Lori named her organization after military personnel because she believed that you had to think like a soldier to battle addiction and depression. She held that first event and 185 people showed up. It was defining success, and Lori could have left it at knowing she had to help raise some awareness, but she committed to doing way more than that. So she kicked it up to the next level. My audience grew from 185 to 300 to 700 to 1,000 to more than 1,000. She was making a real difference with her organization. But then her commitment was seriously tested. The most virtual plan hit me when I found out my best friend and someone had helped since the beginning had died from an overdose. I was so lost after my friend died that I got to the point where I considered suicide. If Lori had been anything lesser than fully committed at this point, she would have fallen apart. But because she was committed to this purpose, she came down from the ledge, kept moving forward, and didn't let anything hold her back. Her organization kept growing. She appeared on MTV, documentaries with celebrities, and personality features. And she documented with personal features. And she was invited to the White House twice. I had my dream career, and I'm still advanced in community. I found purpose, and now I get to help others do the same. Doing what Lori did required commitmentship levels. Commitment. So how do you get better at committing? You do it the same way Peyton and the Colts got better on the field. By practicing until you practice at it. Like all of the other traits, especially with championships, mindset, you can practice your way towards perfect, and commitment. It can practice your way towards perfect at a commitment. It's all about turning commitment into miracle memories. Muscle memories is what happens when you perform a physical act so often and so well that it becomes atomically for you. A dancer can make a move that seems impossible to most of us because she practices it over and over and over and again until her body just seems to do it on its own. Mind setting can work extremely like the same way. When you practice a mind setting over and over and over, you don't even need to think about it anymore. You just do it because it's part of you. The other thing about muscle memories is that you don't want to start developing it when you shake or high stakes. That dancer didn't practice that move for the first time in front of thousands of people. She didn't do it on her own, maybe at a half speed, for a long time before she ever tried it in front of a crowd. If you're going to develop great muscle memories with commitment, don't start with something huge like changing your relationship or trying to learn a new skill. Get into practice of it first. Taking something when you're taking or low practice. For example, yoga. The stakes aren't genetic. Yes, your heard of yoga. You can heather and more peaceful. And if you don't, it would be great if you were healthier and more peaceful, but your life isn't going to come crashing down around you if you turn out yoga is your thing. But since the idea of is to practice stacking with it as thermal value so you can agree to go to a few classes and at first things are going, okay, yeah, you're thinking your body can do this, that you're used to doing this, but you can see why people like this. You're not used to doing this. Okay. But then after your third class, you tweak something and you wake up the next day feeling really sore. You start questioning the value of this because it's spotted to make you healthier. How come your back is killing you? Then when you have to push through, you have to get yourself to more classes and really give this thing a try. Maybe you're still hurting after the next class, but the class after that goes a lot better. And a couple weeks in, you feel better than you felt in a long time. Maybe right after that, it hit another wall because your instructor is encouraging you to push yourself, but you break through that one as well. Soon yoga had a really good place in your life, and you can wait to get to your next class. Now, obviously, this is not about improving your life by spending more time taking up yoga. It's about getting into building your commitment, muscle memories, doing the slow stakes during stacking with even on the worst day. We'll do something extremely important for you. It will show you how to master the machines and commitments. Then when you decide that you need to commit to that new diet, that new skills, that new way of dealing with your relationship, you call on those mechanics. When you come to a roadblock, you gain a pound, even though you ate well that day before. You can handle it and stick with your plans because you really become a pro at committing. Now, I know this video is long, and we're going to go ahead and stop. But when he talks about relationships, you girls and guys need to write down what you're looking for in a relationship, what you like and what you don't like. Basically, what pisses you off, what makes you mad, what gets you want to take your fist and punch it through a wall because he or she and what they did. Think about things like that. Think about, a lot of things. Just sit back, relax, and think. So until next time, guys, I hope you have a wonderful, blessed day. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.